Grab a cup of tea as I show you around the Streamlit Community Cloud interface, so you too can deploy your data science apps on the internet in under 5 minutes without having to install any command line interface. Head over the Streamlit Cloud page. There you will find the authentication page. It will ask you between your Google or Github account. Now Streamlit Cloud will deploy code from GitHub. The recommendation is to use your GitHub account immediately. If you use your Google account, you will need to connect your GitHub credentials anyway, so might as well do it now. Google and email sign-ins will be used by people who want to access your private apps. Now, if it's your first time signing in with your GitHub account, it will ask for some specific repository permission. We are lazy, so we are not going to read those permissions, but just so you know, this enables Streamlit Cloud to access your public and private repositories, and it enables webhooks so the cloud can redeploy your app anytime you push a new commit to the project. Now you should arrive on your dashboard. On the top of the page you will see your favorite apps which you have chosen manually. On the right of the app you will see a little earth icon, which means this app is public and anyone that has the URL can access it. If you've been following so far, you'll see that the first app hasn't got any earth icon, which means it's a private app and only a select number of very VIP people has access to this app by signing in on Streamlit Cloud using their Google or email account. Finally, you've got some apps with the moon icon, which means it has been put on hold. Next time somebody accesses this app, it will take a little bit of time to actually restart it. Now it's time to deploy a new app. Head on to your GitHub account and go create a new public repository. The usual workflow is to git clone this project, commit your code there and then push it back to GitHub. But for today my project is not that complex, so I will add the code directly from the web interface. Back to your Streamlit Cloud dashboard, head on to this shiny blue big button called New App. On this page you will be able to select the GitHub repository that you want to deploy on Streamlit Cloud. When that is done, you can click on deploy and then wait for a little. Look at this shiny new app. You will see a black menu on the bottom right of your app. This opens the admin sidebar, in which you can see the different logging from your app, from the package installation to any bugs in the app that you can see. What kind of configuration settings can we apply to these deployed apps? Well, go back to your dashboard and then click on the three little dots on the right of the apps. You'll see a copy URL, your favorite button to manually bring it to the top of your dashboard. There's an analytics dashboard where you can see all of the people which have seen your app. Unfortunately, most of the names on public apps will be gibberish. Don't expect to see there the name of the people that actually access your apps. This should be only possible on private apps where it's necessary for people to sign in. You can forcefully reboot your app when it hit the resource limits of the container, or you can trash the app if you don't need it anymore. Let me do it right now on our little deployed app. Finally, app settings. There's a general tab, but I think I cannot spoil what's inside. Head on to your sharing tab. Streamlit Cloud uses email-based restriction. If you want people to access your app, they will need to create a new account on Streamlit Cloud with the required email address. So if you write a new email there, this will send a Streamlit Cloud invite to their mailbox. And while you can have an infinite number of public apps, you can only have one private app in your workspace. So choose it carefully. Finally, secrets. Let me create a new Streamlit app that accesses some Twitter information to show me the tweets that got the most engagement in this last month. I will make this app private because I don't want the whole world to access it and abuse my Twitter API key. About this API key, I don't want to push it on a GitHub repository either, but you can add your Twitter token inside this secrets tab and then you can access it using the st.secrets method. And there it is, my Streamlit app that uses Twitter to help me decide on my next YouTube video ID. It's June 2022 right now and there are currently features in the roadmap that have yet to be released. Stuff like custom subdomains, commenting, branch and PRP views, more templates, but those will deserve other videos when they get released. For now, if you want to get more tips around Streamlit Cloud, you can check out this next video. I will see you in the next one. Bye! Faire un pont pour de bon, lui donner ton prénom.